Hello, hello, and welcome to the Scorpio Full Moon Workshop. I am so excited that you're here. This is going to be a intense, deep, emotional, cathartic journey that we all need to go on right now, and you are going to gain so much from this workshop. My name is Hannah Wall. I am an intuitive life coach and astrologer, and I have been wanting to do a new and full moon workshop series for a long time now. So I'm really excited to be bringing this to you on the Scorpio full moon, the best one for me to start this on. I am a Scorpio moon and rising, so I am no stranger to the intensity that comes along with Scorpio. So, why don't we get started? Welcome to the Scorpio Full Moon Workshop. This is what we are going to be going through today. These are the materials that we are going to need. If you want to pause now and grab all of these materials before we get started, that would be best. You are going to need a pen and a piece of paper or a journal, whatever you have access to. You will also need a lighter and a candle, both, one or the other, whatever you have. Then you will need a bowl of water and also just a dish or bowl, whatever you have. I forgot to write this down, but we are going to be lighting a piece of paper, so then you can just drop the piece of paper in here before it burns your fingers, because we don't need that today. And then you are going to need some space to move, a little bit of availability to wiggle your body and let some things out. We are going to be doing some dancing, some somatic, some grounding. It's going to be good. So to start, why don't we light our candle and really drop in to the space. Really allow ourselves to be present and release everything that we've been carrying. So we are going to start by doing a little bit of a grounding exercise. And so why don't you stand up and get comfortable. Stand up and really plant your feet on the ground and drop into this space, this moment, exactly where you are right now. And take a deep breath in, stretching up to the sky and releasing and shaking it all out. We'll do another one, breathing in and stretching and shaking, wiggling. Let everything go, being here in this moment. And we'll do one more, breathing in and stretching, and really let go, shake it off. Let go of your day, the conversations you've had, the people you've seen, anything that has impacted you, wherever you are in your day, and just drop into this moment, placing your hand on your heart and a hand on your belly, and really slowing down and dropping into your body, breathing slowly and intentionally. And we're going to set some intentions for this workshop and for this space, for our time together. I want you to allow yourself to be here right now, nowhere else to go, no one to talk to, just you and yourself, and a space to really listen with love and understanding and compassion for whatever comes up, whatever bubbles to the surface throughout this experience, whatever emotion needs to be felt, whatever feeling needs to be seen, whatever wound or pattern is asking to be released. Just allowing yourself to be here, now, present, and really stay within this workshop and move whatever needs to be moved. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Maybe giving yourself a couple neck rolls, shaking your shoulders a little bit more, releasing any extra tension or anxiety that you've been carrying throughout your day. And coming back down to wherever you're sitting, wherever you want to be during this workshop. And just know that wherever you are, however you are, is exactly perfect. Beautiful. So we are, we are going to get into the full moon now. I'm glad we got here. Okay, so welcome to the Scorpio Full Moon. This is a deep and transformative and intense and emotional and cathartic and a deep decaying process of understanding the patterns and the wounds and the blocks and the things that have been bubbling underneath the surface that need to be illuminated, that need to be looked at, that need to be released. This is not a full moon that's going to go gently into the night. This is a full moon that is going to illuminate the things that you have been avoiding, the things that you have been not wanting to put voice to, the things that have been living within your subconscious or pulling the strings behind the surface. This Scorpio full moon is not here to play around. So this full moon is going to be on May 1st, Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:23 a.m. Pacific time. So whatever that is, translate it into wherever you are watching this from. And it's going to be at 11 degrees Scorpio. So whenever you are watching this, whether it's in the days leading up to the full moon, on the full moon, or the couple days after, this energy is going to be felt. You may feel really raw and vulnerable and obsessive and like this desire to have control. But at the end of the day, this full moon is about releasing these wounds, these pain points, these things that have been living underneath the surface so that you can really step into this identity that you've been cultivating throughout Aries season, throughout last month. And so what is a full moon? A full moon is when the sun and the moon are exactly opposite each other. The sun is shining directly on the moon. It is illuminating, it is bringing to light something that has been beneath the surface. A full moon is this moment of illumination, of culmination, of something coming to a head. Maybe 6 months ago during the Scorpio new moon, you planted some seeds. Maybe those seeds are now coming into fruition. You are seeing something pay off. And at the same time, a full moon can often represent a release or a letting go. Something that has been brought to the surface through this illumination needs to be released so that you can step into the next chapter with a little more space within yourself. So, the Scorpio Taurus axis is the axis of life and death, of creation and destruction, of stability and change. Taurus season, Taurus, which is the season that we're in right now, where the sun is spring. It is when flowers are blooming, when the sun comes back, when we feel like there is new life blooming and we can create things, like there's all this new possibility. And then Scorpio season is the fall. It is when the leaves are changing, they are falling, they are decaying, the cold is coming, and we are going on this journey of release and letting go and transforming into something different. In order to have the blooming and the life that is created during the spring, during Taurus season, we need to have the fertile ground, the composting, the death and decay that Scorpio season brings us. And so Scorpio also is all about what's beneath the surface, what is hidden, what's in the dark, what is in our subconscious. Scorpio wants to know, it wants to understand, it wants to research, it gets obsessive, it has this element of control and power. It wants to understand what it's working with and then alchemize it and transform it into something different. Scorpio wants to continuously go on this journey, this death and rebirth journey, where it is changing itself over and over again in order to become a newer and better version of self. And so for this full moon, it's really going to be highlighting some of these patterns, some of these attachments, any dynamics, any subconscious wounds or things that we picked up from childhood. It's going to be really lighting these things up, and that's not comfortable. That is not something that a lot of us want to deal with. We don't want to look our wounds or our pain points in the face. We don't want to alchemize all of our pain into power all the time. But that is what Scorpio wants to do. So if you're noticing that during this last week or during this time frame and this energy that you are feeling a lot of these subconscious patterns come to the surface and really frustrate you, like kind of get in your way and stop you from really stepping into this new identity that you've been cultivating, that's for a reason. These wounds are being illuminated right now so that we can fully let them go. My coach recently, I heard her say, when we're cleaning a pan, you have to soak it sometimes. Sometimes you have to soak a pan in the sink, and as you're doing that, the food on the bottom of the pan gets loose, and then it's kind of floating in the water, the soapy water, before you can actually clean it, before you can get the gunk off the bottom of the pan. And so that's what this process has been doing. It's been loosening the gunk in our subconscious mind. It's been soaking in the soapy water, and now it's time for us to go in and to scrub that pan free, to get rid of all these lingering food debris so that you can really create the space inside yourself to step into this identity that you've been cultivating. And that's gross. That's not fun. We don't like looking at a dirty, soapy, food-filled pan. But in the end, the pan is much cleaner than it was before because you had to go through that process, through the transformation, through the journey. You had to loosen up anything that wasn't meant to be on the pan, that's not meant to be within you. You have to loosen it up so that you can then clean it and use the pan again. And so that is kind of this energy that we're moving through right now. I've been thinking a lot about this full moon as like this final letting go, this final wound. So for myself, I've had this like identity, this version of myself that I have been continuously outgrowing, and it's like it is clinging on for dear life. Like all that's left right now are its little fingernails holding in, and it's like, no, I don't want to let go. And this full moon is really illuminating that, and it's loud. The voice that this old identity is giving me is a loud voice. It's screaming. It's like, no, 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 I don't want to go. And this is the full moon that is going to really help us take out those fingernails, let that version of ourselves go, and allow ourselves to alchemize and transform and become the new version of ourselves, which is what Scorpio is always going for. I was talking to a friend recently, and she's like, I feel like I've been in this box, and I have been banging on the top of this box, and the nails are flying out, and I only have a couple nails left. And when I get those final nails out, I can burst through the top of this box and really step into, this new identity that I've been creating. And so it's like this Scorpio full moon is these final nails that are in the top of the box that we are needing to release, to get out. So it's like that final bursting through, pulling out these nails, these subconscious wounds, patterns, whatever it is that it's been keeping us stuck. We're ripping those out so that we can like fully emerge on the other side. We've been in this box, the like death, and then now that's like our rebirth cycle. And so that can be an intense process. This full moon is making a lot of aspects. And so we have a square to Pluto, we have a Mercury and Chiron conjunction, and we have a Venus sextile Saturn all trining the moon. So that's a lot going on. So I'll break it down a little bit for us. This full moon is in a loose square to Pluto, which is one of the rulers of Pluto. So this is really bringing up these subconscious themes. Pluto is like the journey into the underworld. It is our shadow selves. It is the aspects of ourselves that we don't necessarily want to face. So that is really being illuminated. I've said it before, I'll say it again. These wounds, these patterns, these behaviors, these people, things that we have outgrown are coming to the surface so that we can be like, I'm done, I'm transforming, I'm setting boundaries, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm ready to go forward. And then this Mercury Chiron conjunction, I feel like is one of the bigger points of this full moon. Mercury, the planet of expression, communication, learning, sharing, is going to be in an exact conjunction with Chiron. And Chiron is the wounded healer. It is a pain point. It is something that we have developed, a story or a behavior or a mindset that we have developed through our lifetime that gives us pain. And so when these two come together, we are articulating that pain point. We are expressing this wound to the world. Maybe we are having a conversation with someone, with a friend, a partner, a family member. Maybe we are feeling this desire to really journal through this wound that has been part of our life for so long. But this is really allowing us to think about and to communicate and to express. This is helping us to take pain, to take a wound, and to transform it into power, to let it be something that empowers us and pushes us forward, that we can use to like grow stronger and taller. And we can use this wound and this pain point as a way to support other people, to help them. The wounded healer, this is something that has given you pain in the past, and now you can go to other people, someone who has gone through a similar experience, and say, this is the wisdom that I have gained from this experience. Let me help you. Let me support you. Let me be by your side. And so while this is a really uncomfortable conjunction, looking at our wounds, looking at our pains, looking at these things that are coming up that are like holding on for dear life, but it's time. It is time. These things know that it's time. They're floating in the soapy water. They want to be washed clean. That is what this conjunction is. So this just really puts another layer on this theme of transformation right now and alchemizing pain. And then this Venus sextile Saturn, that is a conversation that we're having between our relationships, our values, our finances, and our boundaries, and our sustainability, and our stability in general. So maybe we need to put some boundaries on our relationships, or we need to have a conversation that says, I can't do this certain thing anymore. I need to put a boundary there, or I need to release this aspect of our relationship, or maybe you just need to let a relationship go in general, whatever that means to you. And then with the trine to the moon, that is like bringing in our emotion. It is bringing in our ability to express ourselves. And so with all of this transformation that is happening within this full moon, we're also having this theme of relationships in it. And so maybe within our relationships, we need to alchemize something that has been going on, whatever that means for you. But really, at the end of the day, our major themes for this full moon are going to be releasing control and letting go. We are going to be transforming the death and rebirth cycle. Evolution over comfort. Sometimes we have to move out of our comfort zone to evolve into the next version of ourselves, which is going to ultimately lead us to greater comfort later on. Making the subconscious conscious, the shadow selves, the things that have been underneath the surface is coming to the surface right now so that it can be dealt with. This is the balance between security and survival and change and transformation. That is the balance. How can we find the middle? How can we find stability through transformation? That is our challenge right now. We're going to be noticing and releasing these patterns. This is an overall reconfiguration. We are rearranging our DNA on a subconscious level to identify with the version of ourselves that we have been creating, alchemizing old wounds into power and moving forward with courage and alignment. Beautiful. So we are going to do a little bit of journaling now. Let me put on our song. So I want us to take a couple minutes here and take out your journals or paper or whatever, and we are going to take about 6 minutes, so 2 minutes per question, and just write out whatever comes up for this. We have about 2 minutes left. If you're on the final question now. Take about 30 more seconds, finishing up. Any final thoughts? Beautiful. All right. Wonderful. Just wrap up anything else. And we are going to move into our cord cutting meditation. Beautiful. So, I want you guys to find a comfortable spot somewhere, laying down, on your bed, on your couch, on the floor, sitting in your chair, whatever feels right. And settle in. We are going to begin shortly here. All right. Okay. I want you to begin by finding a comfortable position, sitting back with your feet firmly planted on the ground, or maybe lying flat. And we'll begin by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, releasing the day, the worries, the responsibilities, and again breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, feeling your body relax into this moment. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. And one more time, in through the nose and holding at the top, and out through the mouth. Fully grounded right here. And I want you to begin by imagining beautiful roots growing out of your feet, grounding themselves into the dirt beneath you, strong and sturdy and stable, rooting deeper and deeper, connecting you to the earth, giving you strength. These roots are deeply connected. Now, I want you to imagine a bright, white, healing light, loving and warm and safe, shining on you from above, filling your whole body with its brilliant glow, wrapping you from head to toe in its protective shield. You are grounded and protected. And from this safe and grounded place, I want you to see what you're ready to release standing in front of you now. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a belief that's been keeping you stuck. Maybe it's a mindset that you're ready to let go of. Maybe a childhood wound or a situation you're fully stepping away from. See what you're letting go in front of you now in its entirety. And then notice the cord between you and what you are releasing. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Is it thick, ropey, thin and fraying? Maybe it's a heavy chain. Just observe the cord without judgment. And I want you to call in your higher self to support you with the cutting of this cord. See your higher self standing next to you with so much love and so much support. And they hand you a tool to sever this cord. Maybe it's a scissor, or a knife, or a sword. Whatever the tool is, grab it gently from your higher self and turn back to the cord. And I want you to cut this cord, swift and intentional. And as you sever this cord, say, I release all attachments that do not serve my highest good. I am free of the past and reclaim all of my energy. I choose to fill my life with gratitude, love, and joy. Imagine this cord disintegrating in front of you, the severed rope being covered in the bright healing light that has been surrounding you this whole time, sending what you released on its way with love. And the white healing light fills and heals where the rope was once attached. Visualize your energy being cleaned and purified, returning back to you in full. Notice how much lighter you feel, how much loving space you created within yourself. Thank your higher self for supporting you through this process. And know that they are always with you. You are whole. You are loved. You are grounded. And you are protected. Now begin bringing your attention back to your breath. Slowly bringing your awareness back into the room. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. And slowly opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. How was that? Hello. I hope that was supportive. So we are going to go from that cord cutting into a little ritual to really anchor in what we just released through that meditation. So this is where your water and your paper and your fire are going to come in. And I really want you to be present right now. So take a piece of paper, maybe rip one out of your notebook or something. And we have a piece of paper. And I want you to write what you released, what you just severed the cord with, whatever it was, a person, a mindset, a belief. And write it on that piece of paper. And when you have that, fold it away from you. Not towards you, away from you, so that the mouth is facing away. And then we're going to do it one more time, facing away from us. So now we have what we just released internally in our subconscious, and we are going to release it again to really, really anchor in this release, this letting go, this space that we're creating within ourselves for something better and more aligned to come in. And so I want you to take your lighter, candle, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use my lighter. And I want you to light it on fire. And as you do that, I want you to say, I now release all attachments that are not for my highest good. You can say anything else. I release the past. I release what is no longer mine. Allow it to burn to completion in your jar. I release any attachments that are not for my highest good. Allow it to burn. And feel that attachment severing even deeper, even stronger. And now you have your ash. There's my ash. And now I want you to take your bowl of water. And we are going to take what we just burned, our attachment, and we are going to pour it into the bowl of water. And say, I cleanse myself of this wound as I reclaim my energy and step into greater alignment with my higher self. We are cleansing. We are purging. We are allowing the water to wash away, to purify everything that you just released, to heal us. Now, at the end of this workshop, I want you to pour this water down the drain, down the toilet, outside, dig a hole, pour it in the hole. Do not keep the water. Make sure that it goes away, that it is taken away from you. And just feel into how much better you feel, how much space you've just created through this journaling, through this cord cutting meditation, through this release ritual. There's so much more space. You are transforming, you are alchemizing, you are turning pain into power, you are giving yourself the ability and the strength and the empowerment to step into this new identity with strength and courage and motivation and passion and drive. And that is a beautiful thing. And so I want to end this moment with a beautiful somatic dancing that is going to be so much fun. Okay, I want you to stand up. Stand up, make some space. Okay, welcome. I want you to begin, keep your hands on your heart, and we are going to be stomping our heels into the ground. Really feel the beat. Release, feel it. But you never hurt me. yourself. It's why I choose you every day. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me with that. It feels so good to just shake it off and let it go and just be right here, right now. That's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, one more thing. Come on. Sorry, my dog. Okay. So, we have completed our workshop. We have made it all the way through. Thank you so much for joining me in this experience, this journey, this intense and transformative moment. I hope you found so much clarity. I hope you created so much space. I hope you are so loving and compassionate and understanding with yourself. As you go into the rest of your day, I would encourage you to take a warm and cleansing shower and just bathe in this moment of knowing how much you just released and how much space you just created, and really set some intentions and have some conversations with yourself in that shower, and know that when you emerge, you are clean and you are present and you are ready to fully step into and embrace your next chapter. Also, some journaling. It's always good to journal a little bit more about whatever came up during this process, about how you are going to move forward now that you have released this block or attachment or whatever it is, whatever you want to journal about. That is always a suggestion that I give. Lots of water, and be gentle to yourself. This is an emotional moment. This is deep work. This is transformative, and sometimes things don't go easily, and that is okay. Allow yourself to be in this moment. Allow yourself to be in transition, in transformation, in the breakthrough. You are exactly where you are meant to be. So be kind to yourself, love yourself. Know that your highest self is always with you. You can go back to that meditation whenever you need it. You can reach out to me if you want just the meditation. I have that recorded that I can send to you. And yeah, do some dancing, do some somatics, let yourself move whatever needs to move. And some ways that we can work together. I want to invite you into my 3-month one-on-one intuitive astrology coaching program, where we dive into your personal birth chart. This is a container that is specifically curated for you based on your chart. We look at the transits, we look at the energy that you are currently working through. We set up routines, we look at your limiting mindsets, the beliefs that you've acquired throughout your lifetime, and we help reframe those to connect deeper to yourself, to remind yourself of your strength, of your power, to set these goals, say yes to yourself, and take aligned action. We work together one-on-one, weekly, for 3 months, 12 weeks, hour-long sessions. You have 24/7 access to me whenever something comes up, whenever there is a challenge or you want to celebrate a win or anything. I am just a text or a voice note away to support and guide you through whatever it is you need support with. I'm a little out of breath from dancing still. And then I do give intuitive astrology readings if you want to know how the current energy is impacting you, if you want to learn more about your birth chart, your unique soul blueprint, book a intuitive astrology reading, and then follow me on Instagram for more information. I am going to be doing these workshops from now on every new and full moon. So subscribe and like and follow so that you can do these workshops on every new and full moon and really get the most out of what this moment is bringing you. So yeah, below I have also included like a little donation link if you want to donate. I love doing this. This is such a beautiful way to express and connect, but if you are like feeling a change and you want to donate, that is very much appreciated. And I cannot wait to see you guys soon. I will see you on Instagram. Lots of love. Thank you for joining me. Bye.